Point clearance, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, IFR, Bremerton.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing clearance clear to Bremerton Airport via Nirvana 1 departure. Then it's filed. Climb via the SID. Departure frequency 119.2, squawk 4773.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot cleared to Bremerton, Nirvana 1 as filed. Climb via the SID 119.2, 4773.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, be back correct, thanks.
Boeing Tower Information Zulu 1753 Zulu, wind 180 at 12, visibility 10, ceiling 1700 overcast, temperature 13, dew point 7, altimeter 29901. ILS approach runway 14 right in use, landing and departing runway 14 right and 14 left. Simultaneous approaches in use to Boeing and SeaTac airports. Expect traffic above you on final. VFR departure, stay directional flight. All aircraft reback full-short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Zulu.
Point ground, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Air West information Zulu, IFR.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing ground runway 14 right at Alpha Niner, taxi via Alpha.
14 right, Alpha Niner via Alpha, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, you expected a short delay for overhead IFR traffic. You pull into the run-up box for aircraft exiting the runway.
I will do all that, 46 Foxtrot, thanks. I'll need to run up anyway.
Cool, thanks.
Instruments are good. Up, run up. Okay, we have completed the run-up, and that will set up our avionics for the departure. So, we're going to be on tower up there. We'll go over to Bremerton. Set up 21-2. And the CTF 2305. Okay, up here we're going to have the ILS. We've got Seattle VOR. Down here we will have Seattle VOR and Olympia VOR for the miss. We'll have Boeing Tower and Departure Control 119.2 there. And our flight plan is loaded. So we're departing, we're doing the Nirvana 1 departure.
That's 421
for runway 14 right, that's a climb on a heading of 135.
Pattern work with information Zulu.
700 feet, then direct Nirvana vectors.
The 421 runway,
over to Bremerton.
runway
Loaded
14
the
left,
RNAV approach, which we've requested.
14 left, taxi via Alpha, 21 Romeo Whiskey.
And we'll expect to get vectored between Gitry and Womax at 2,500 or so. Okay. We'll set up our minimums. 641, call it 650. The approach all checks out. It's low fall, Gitry, Womax. And we have a visual descent point. I only have a 1300 visual descent point at 2.7 miles from the runway if we choose to use that. Otherwise, we're going to go mist, climb straight ahead 4,000. Direct CBOT will be asking for vectors back to do the ILS here at Boeing Field. We do have pilot-controlled lighting on the CTAF 2305. We have approach lights and a PAPI on the left side. The weather over there looks good for the moment. A little bit of gusty winds out of the south, 10 miles overcast, 1,000. Tower approach. Turns Transponder is set. ILS back here. Seattle VOR there, which we'll switch to immediately after takeoff. AWAS and CTAF at Bremerton. Seattle VOR, Olympia VOR in the number 2 box. Autopilot has been tested. Everything is ready to go. We'll double check our pitot heat will come on. Go ahead and call tower.
Boeing Tower, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, 14 right, Alpha 9er IFR.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing Tower, hold short, runway 14 right. See a couple minute wake turbulence delay. Airbus 330 is overflying the approach band into CPAC.
Hold short, 14 right at Alpha 9er, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot.
And 05 is going to Modern?
05 is going to Canmore.
And 05, right, turn left there at Alpha 9er and a right turn on Alpha, contact ground 121.9.
Left on Alpha 9er, right on Alpha, we'll switch ground.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, traffic 3 mile final citation, runway 14 right at Alpha 9er, clear for takeoff.
14 right, Alpha 9er, clear for takeoff, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
7 Mike Charlie, first chance is heading to the left base there for the parallel 700. Transit departure roll, runway 14 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 14 right, Mike Charlie.
1 Romeo Whiskey, phone test on the left base, visual traffic on a 2 mile final for the big runway citation, caution right turbulence, runway 14 left. Clear for the option number 2. That's 447 Romeo Charlie, Boeing Tower, hold position.
Power set, fuel flows at the red line, airspeed's alive.
South, down Bravo, spot 8 cleared for takeoff, I'll call you eastbound turn.
Positive rate. Gear.
Wind 150 at 11. Cessna 766, number 3,
are all in the
on the left base, runway 14 left, clear for the option.
Okay, coming out of 400. Heading 135. Enunciated. Altitude, vertical speed are set.
7 Romeo Charlie, at the departure end, you can start your left turn. Turn left east of, turn left to be east of I-5, and then see what departure approved. Traffic will be on the upwind for the parallel base Cessna. Citation 7 Mike Charlie, safe parking.
We're going to signature.
7 Mike Charlie, roger. Continue on to Alpha 9, turn left at Alpha 9, contact ground point 9, and we'll see you.
Left Alpha 9 over to ground, we'll see you on the way out, 7 Mike Charlie.
That's for your Whiskey Foxtrot. Traffic ahead, a helicopter, they're in a left turn to go east of I-5, then northeastbound, pass behind them for your left traffic.
Tower, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot over to departure.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, contact Seattle departure, good flight.
Thank you, 46 Foxtrot. Seattle departure, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, leveling 2000.
Delta 182, turn left direct Normie.
Left turn direct Normie, Delta 182.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Seattle departure radar contact, maintain 4000.
Maintain 4000, 46 Foxtrot.
Climb power set. Gauges are in the green.
Celsius, altimeter 2988. Remarks, ceiling variable between 800 and 1,200. Bremerton National Airport. Automated weather observation 1819er. Zulu. Wind 170 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition overcast 1000. Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, turn right heading 280.
Right heading 280, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
Delta 182, contact Seattle Center 127.05.
2705, Delta 182. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot has the 1 minute weather at Bremerton.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, roger. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, what approach are you looking to do into Bremerton?
Requesting the RNAV 20, followed by the ILS 14 back at Boeing Field, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, roger.
Approaching 4,000. No need to go fast at this point. Temps are okay, closing the cow flaps. Gauges are good. Heading 280, maintaining 4,000. Systems are all good. We're going to go ahead and we'll switch to the left tank before we start the approach. Fuel flow is stable.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, contact approach 120.1.
120.1, 46 Foxtrot. Seattle approach, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, level 4,000.
Number 1546 Foxtrot, Seattle approach, roger.
And we're going to go ahead and slow down a little bit.
304, Seattle departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
Okay, we're on the chart. The approach is loaded and set up. We're doing the RNAV runway 20 into Bremerton. We've got the weather. We have the CTAF and our standby frequency. We're talking to approach. Go ahead and switch over to Seattle VOR and the number 1 nav and put Olympia in the number 2. Approach course is 197. Cross WMUX at 2,500. 641 is our decision altitude. We've loaded 650 in the barrel bends. Airport elevation is 444. We plan to do the approach, go to the published, miss the approach, and then come back around for the ILS 14 right at Boeing Field. The miss on this is the climb straight ahead, direct to CBOD to hold if that's what we get. And as I said, our final approach fix will be WMUX 2,500 or above. We expect to get vectored between Gentry and WMUX. There is a visual descent point at 2.7 miles, but the visibility should be pretty good, but we'll probably be a little bit high to see that. We're going down to 641 LPV minimums today. Current outside air temperatures +4, pitot heat is on. Lights, we have the landing, nav, beacon, and strobes are on. Pitot heat is on. And so the airplane is set for the approach.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, 46 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 2582, Seattle departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000. Clear direct Buzo, resume on navigation.
And as we said before, we have pilot activated lighting, approach lights, and a PAPI at Bremerton. We'll be sure to click those once we get on.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, flighting 300.
Heading 300, 46 Foxtrot.
November 46 Foxtrot, I have your climb out instructions when you're ready to copy. With a 53 Lima, turn left heading 250.
46 Foxtrot's ready to copy.
November 46 Foxtrot, upon completion of this approach, you're cleared to Boeing Field. Via radar vectors, fly runway heading, maintain 3,000.
46 Foxtrot's cleared to Boeing Field radar vectors, runway heading, maintain 3,000.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 2,500.
Maintain 2,500, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
Yeah, that leg is activated.
Good morning, Seattle approach. Skylane 399 Mike Echo with you at 4,000.
Skylane 399 Mike Echo, Seattle approach, roger. And advise me have the current weather at Bremerton.
Yes, I do. And request ILS RWY 20 approach to Bremerton.
399 Mike Echo, you can expect that.
Okay, with final approach course
Horizon 2582,
is loaded.
Seattle Center 126.6.
And we updated the altimeter for Bremerton. Leveling up.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, 4 miles from Moonwalk. Runway heading 230, maintain 2,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 20 approach Bremerton Airport.
Heading 230, 2,500 to establish, cleared RNAV 20 approach Bremerton 46 Foxtrot.
Approach modes are we're capturing. Speed checks approach flaps. Gauge is still all in the green. Comes the turn.
I Mike Echo, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Madam Michael.
Approaching 1 miles.
November 46 Foxtrot, radar services terminate. Change advisor frequency approved. Report executing the miss on 120.1.
Switching to CTEP, we'll talk to you on the miss, 46 Foxtrot. Bremerton traffic, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, 8 mile final runway 20 low approach, Bremerton.
Okay, we've activated the lights, heading inbound. Waiting for the landing gear. 1.4 miles to 1 marks. Gear coming down. Flight slope capture and enunciated. Prop coming to 25 for the miss. Missed approach altitude is set 3,000.
Bremerton traffic, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, 5 mile final low approach runway 20 Bremerton.
Little slow, add a bit of power here. 21 knots of wind up here. 1,200 to go.
3 mile final runway 20.
Bremerton traffic, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, 3 mile final low approach runway 20 Bremerton.
Starting to see the lights. In and out of the clouds here. On glide path, slightly left course. On speed. 3 green, mixtures rich, props forward. Approach flaps, ready to land. Runway in sight. Our climb out is runway heading 3,000. $500 to go. Autopilot coming off.
$500.
$300 to go. $100 to go. Here we go. Power's coming up, pitching up. positive rate. Gear coming up. Climb to 105, we're good.
Bremerton traffic, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot. Missed approach runway 20, climbing straight out. Bremerton.
Tail flaps are open. Autopilot heading. Altitude. Vertical speed.
Seattle approach, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot. Runway heading Bremerton 1600, climbing 3000.
November 1546 Foxtrot, Seattle approach ident. November 46 Foxtrot, your radar contact 1 mile south of Bremerton Airport. Leaving 2000, turn left heading 070 vectors, final approach course.
Leaving 2000, heading 070, 46